Very exciting. I have done well over 20 car crash tests at this point in my career with Sika. You never get used to it. You're never ready for it when it comes rolling down the track at 30 miles an hour. Had a perfect head-on collision, and we had what appears to be pretty much a perfect result. But it's not surprising by the time we get here to the crash facility, we've tested these products every which way imaginable. We have a high degree of confidence by the time we get here, we know what's going to happen, and that's what we saw today. So what we saw when that car impacted the barrier, the windshield didn't move. It didn't move. It didn't budge. It didn't move a millimeter. We'll examine it a little bit more closely with the high-speed film that we took. But from what we saw in real time, there was no movement of that windshield. I don't expect there to be any loss of retention. It should be 100% retention, which is what we're always looking for. The old version of this product had a little bit of solvent in it. Not much, just a little bit to give it a little bit better flowability, a little bit better wet out of the glass. But the solvent, it has an obnoxious odor, which a lot of people do not like. And it's not great for health and safety purposes. So even though it wasn't very much, it was enough where a certain segment of the population, especially those more sensitive to smells, we're a little bit turned off by it. So that was the first really significant improvement that we made. We took the solvent out of it to really improve the health and safety and remove that obnoxious odor. The other thing is that we knew based on conversations with our customers that we needed to have a little bit better body or viscosity, especially at the higher temperatures, which this product is being used all over the country in all different climates. So it has to perform at the higher temperatures as well. And so that was the other area where we really concentrated our development efforts, was improving viscosity retention at high temperatures. So what our customers expect when they deck the windshield, so when the windshield actually goes into the vehicle, it needs to have some resistance, because if it doesn't, it's just going to sink all the way down, and now you've got a big mess on your hand. You can't position it correctly. So when you put the windshield in, it needs to provide good resistance, and then on top of that, it needs to hold it in place, right? So it can't, the windshield can't start to slip and sag down. So when you actually deck the part, it gives you good resistance, good decking force, and then holds it in place and doesn't slip down. So those are, when we talk about viscosity of the product, you have to be able to gun it and get it out of the package and onto the surface where it needs to be. And then once you have it there, it needs to hold that part in place and allow the technician to make whatever small little adjustments they need to make in order to get it into the proper location and then not sag after they're all set with it. So at Sika, we really, especially when it comes to AGR, but really across a lot of our different businesses, we see the benefits of Primerless technology, especially having the ability to take a step out of the equation is always a good thing. So you never have to question, oh, did I put the primer on? Did I forget to forget to put the activator onto that one particular part? And the more installations you're doing over the course of a year, the more you might start to question, did I remember that particular step? Did I forget that particular step? But we know in AGR specifically, we've got a lot of customers that really appreciate the safety factor associated with using a pre-treatment, a primer or an activator on the glass. So when we're developing products these days, we want to make sure that we're developing products that can be used in either scenario. So the big one, like I mentioned first, was removal of the solvent, right? That's something that could potentially have a negative impact on somebody that might be sensitive to those types of compounds, an end user or our customers, right? The person who's actually the owner operator of the vehicle. Now we're putting them in a better health and safety environment because we're taking that particular product out, we're taking that particular raw material out of the formulation. So we looked very closely at that, and then we took a comparative look at how this product compares to all of the other products within that family, within the AGR family of products that we offer. How does the manufacture, the use, how does it compare to everything else? And if we find that we're moving ourselves in the wrong direction, then the project gets killed. So we have to be either on the same level as or improved upon everything else that exists in our family today.